Finally, it's interesting. We are getting to learn so much about the core aspect of our course, but the demand, the stress, the time is overwhelming. Welcome to another episode of our last days in. Welcome to another episode of our show, Last Days in Uni, a space where we let final year students speak their mind on what truly matters to them. I am Abdulhamid Alabi Adeyema, an exceptional masterpiece of Al Khaliq, the best of creators. Stay with us as we move into this section properly. Sometimes I wonder how can a lady be this proactive. And one of those who fuel this thought is our finalist on today's episode of Last Days in Uni. Her activeness, not only in her department, not even only in her college, but as well as FUNAPSU as a whole, has made her name known to many. She is such a reliable colleague, one you can trust with responsibility, especially the ones that have to do with correspondence. And yes, talk about reading. My guest today is one of those who read a lot. Many times she reads until her eyes turn black because of lack of sleep. My guest is reading. Oh, Caro. During exam period. Additionally, her seat dey pay her for that. She so much pride herself being an yacht hostelite.
Exactly. A proud hostelite.
That when she decided to stay off campus, she barely last a semester because she ran back to the yacht. Our finalist today is the AHOC, the assistant head of class of our department, a leader, a two-time senator at the FUNAPSU SRE, and a leader at the Muslim student level. I have with me ISLAMIYYAH OMOLOLA UTHMAN. Let me put it better. Senator ISLAMIYYAH OMOLOLA UTHMAN. And as I fondly call her, Senator Isla. ISLAMIYYAH, welcome on the show.
As I introduced by Benny Alabi, my name is Senator ISLAMIYYAH OMOLOLA UTHMAN.
Yeah, welcome on the show.
Yes.
I can see you are totally prepared for
Ojide Funa, exactly. Exactly.
Let's start from our memory. Can you remember our memory of meeting? There is one particularly that brought us close. But let me see if you remember that.
I don't think so. But the only thing I remember was our matriculation day.
Okay.
Because I could remember that we took pictures together.
Yes.
We were not necessarily talking.
Yes.
I guess it was Amina and Toyiba that you knew. So from that time, that was how I knew you. And I knew you for asking questions in class. No, we did virtual class, but those times that we attend tutorials before our matriculation, I knew you from class, normal, because you ask questions a lot. And then I got to know that Toyiba knows you, and Toyiba is my friend.
So yes, that was actually it. But the one thing that really made us now start talking very well was this experience in was it 100 level second semester or 200 level first semester? I cannot really remember which of them it is. It was. There was a video, if you remember that when I said it, there was a video I posted of There was a video of one Hausa marriage.
Yes. So you know that was
the bridesmaids.
Yes.
So the bridesmaids were coming out one after the other out of one small hut and they were dancing.
The way they were dressed safe.
Yes, and I posted that video and I captured it that there was one particular person. I said, this person looks like
shows your video. Did you write this down?
Yeah, to see your because
okay, it shows your hair. I guess I reported this to Toyiba.
Yes.
I was so pained.
So because you mentioned it to Toyiba, Toyiba told me, me and I did not actually know that way to diminish you. I was just saying.
Those people are the way they were dressing.
And I reached out to you then, and I apologize.
Yes.
And that's when we actually start talking very well. From then, yes, now we now get to beat the cinema and things like that. Then You said I snatch
Testima.
testimony
Exactly.
from
You
you.
snatched that. You snatched
But now
that.
you snatch her back now. I think back padà now.
Ah, but you guys are still close. Oh. You are still close.
You are not close. You are English, you close, but you well, maybe because of responsibility. You just have to.
Actually.
It's nice having you
Thank
on
you.
this. Let me start from the reading aspect. So where do you get that energy of
Leading.
reading from? You ìsọ̀nà máa dé báyìí ògbóni ó sunu tó ti fún un tó wà ní kó tó máa sáré ṣe review artist like that. Where do you get that energy? Or what fuel your energy of reading?
Okay, shout out to my secondary school principal.
Okay.
We used to call him Uncle Baby. His name is Dr. Badri Kazim. He was a politician. So from there, I don't know, there's this thing that the way he talks, the way he speaks, and then the way he believes that it is only UI students that are more brilliant. In fact, everybody wants to go to UI because of Uncle Baby. He's always saying that him and other teachers that graduated from UI are the best teachers in this school, stuff like that. So there was a time, it got to a stage in my secondary school when I got to, was it SS1? The school did not used to choose prefects on their own. We campaign, we do election. So you go for any post you want to go for. So from there, that was where my love for politics came from. And then in school too, while I was in secondary school, I was the assistant class captain from GSS 1 to SS3. In my junior school, I was like the second best in my
Was
class.
it not tiring?
Yeah, it was though. In fact, when we got to SS, my class captain, she left me. Like I was like the acting class captain. She saw that it's as if I liked it, so she just left me. But that time too, so it was, but I loved it. I loved it. So that was where it came from.
For the reading, right? I mean, where you get the fuel of reading.
Reading, reading. Reading.
Exactly during
Exam. I guess it's when I entered FUNAB. So secondary school, did I read a lot in secondary school? I don't even know. But when I got to FUNAB during our tutorials, yes, so Sister Simi, my 100 level roommate in FUNAB, she even where I got to write all notes. If the PDF is 150 pages, I'll write it out.
Exactly, yes. That makes you.
Yes, I got it from her. She foiled that reading part of me. I do read, but there's a way Sister Simi reads. She reads almost every day and she writes all her notes. She did not used to read from her phone, so she was the one. That was where I got it from.
I want you to tell us the story of how you became the assistant ATC of it.
Ah!
I want to know. That.
It's also funny. Okay, so when we resumed, okay, so when we resumed the 100 level that time, I guess I resumed November 1st. And then you know that before resumption, we have this normal platform normally.
Yes.
Even we don't know each other, but like WhatsApp, I don't know how I joined the group. So they are always two active person talking on that group. My present HOC and then one other girl. So when I resumed school that Monday, I resumed FUNAB November 1st, 2021. I can never forget. So I got a message that's like the Assam president, then it was Victor. He said I will be choosing HOC and AHOC for all departments. So he asked us to come on a Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I'm not sure. It was on a Wednesday. So when we got there, then the first person I talked to in FUNAB, Tiolu Anime and Rafiat. So Rafiat has gone back to Ibadan, but Tiolu Anime was like she has resumed. So we met, we got to that place together. So when they said, okay, if you want to be out, they explained the responsibility of an HOC and AHOC. So after their speech, they told us that, okay, if you want to be the HOC, come outside. So the present HOC and the girl that was always talking, they were both active. They were like the one leading that group. Both of them came out. So they asked us to vote. They asked them to turn their backs, and then if you want him, raise your hand. If you want her, raise your hand. Then he won. So, you know, the girl, she cannot go for, like, she cannot come outside for AHOC. So when they said you want to be out, so why they were delivering their speech, why the vote for AHOC was going on, I was already telling Tiolu Anime that, and I want to go, like, I feel like this is something I can do, but still I don't want to go. She was like, you can do it, go now, you can do it, go now. I'm like, okay. So when they asked them to see that Toby is the winner, so I had to like go outside again. Then the other lady wants to come back because due to the fact that she was always active. So they were thinking that Toby is the HOC and she definitely she should be the AHOC. So we shall come outside. I thought we were like four, so then I want to. I could remember that then Sister Wasila, Teslima, maybe Sister Mujida. Though we don't know each other that time, but they were the Alajas. They were sitting together at this side. Me and Nimi was at this side. So Nimi Shah pushed me out that Islamiyah go, Islamiyah go. Then later I was not hearing that. Was it Teslima that told others to like the Sister Mujidas that let's vote for her, let's vote for her. And then I won. I became the HUC. And after that, they fought me in the department.
I was going to ask because
They fought.
you have not been active before then, so the supporters of the other lady might have an issue with that.
Our supporters have not resumed. There is this like one guy we have in our department, Tafla. Tafla fought me. You have to enter my DM that where was I coming from? Nobody knows me. Can you come here? I'm not active. I want to be the Asian. And I was so scared. Like, let me see, you people come and collect your thing. No, I'm always so scared. But thanks to my friend, I have a friend who we graduated secretaries, but she already resumed FUNAF before me. So she knows some of the ASAN executive. And then she overheard them while they were talking. Like the way they were speaking, she said she was scared that Kilo Remi Shefunyi was there. So she has to report to the Adesh, the PRO. Adesh was her close friend. She's in ANM too. So she has to report to Adesh. So it was Adesh that called her and was like, this thing is election now. So if you know that you wanted to be the AHOC, you should have not come outside with Toby. Do you get? So something like that. So that was how it was resolved.
That was an amazing story. And how has it been handling that capacity? Since you said, I know it will be a very to because even I said this when we wanted to go to fund, or when we want to start our FOI 400 level. I said that there are some people I really want them to be in my group, or something like that, so that because I know that these people will be very good. I said that I mentioned you, Aisha,
Amzat, okay.
I think one other person I cannot really remember, but you particularly. For how has it been handling the task of
HOC? Tiring, stressful. You have a lot of enemies. You have a lot of enemies.
The enemies, is it still because of the election?
No, not because of the election. Most of them don't even know about the election because as at that time, many people have not resumed in my department. I just feel like it's personal. Like, some people, no matter what you do, they cannot like you. They can never like you. So that's just it. I cannot please everybody. I remember on the level, me and my HOC too, because of that election, whatever, we were not close. In fact, me and Toby, we did not like each other before. We did not like each other before. But when we went for strike and we came back, then the relationship. But that first semester on the level,
was a no-no.
It was a no-no to both of us. So it has been tiring, stressful. And sometimes I've said Ewagba HOC countless of times. That everybody will be telling me that I don't fake Balowe. Nobody. You'll be the ones to do it today. And thanks to those that used to like help me in the department. Now I say I don't even know whether I'm the issues because I have a lot of helpers that they are helping me. So I am the like.
I know of this one guy, don't you go
Busayo. Busayo. Seriously. Busayo has. Well done. Thank you very much. Exactly.
What's the most difficult task for you being the assistant HOC? Yes.
Most difficult task is when we are collection of documents. Lamid, literally, I will type 2 copies of your official receipts, 2 copies of your remitter receipts, 2 copies of your invoice, NAS due, ASAN due, and SCG due on the group. These people will still come to my DM. I will still tell them. Then they will bring it physically too. They will still be bringing one copy. What part of my message do you not understand, you people? So that documents collection, is a lot.
We cannot talk about Islamiyah, we will not talk about your political life.
Okay.
You serve as a senator.
Yes.
When you were
300 level, yes.
And then currently also in 500
level, yes.
Let's start from that 300 level. How did you get to know about the SRE and how do you apply? So this will also serve as an avenue of enlightenment for people in lower level who also have interest in going to SRE, becoming a senator, who don't have an idea of how to do that.
Okay, so it was T-based. When I was in community based, yes, is the one. So he noticed that I love politics, so he tried to like bring me on. And then when it was time to like elect a new senator, so each department used to bring two senators, one in 500 level and the second senator from the lower level. So he asked me if I'm interested. He told me about it, like this is what I'll be doing, blah 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 blah, and it is an avenue for me. Like if I want to go into any other executive post, maybe my final year or the VP of it, like it is like a prerequisite, like a stepping stone. I would have like known more about FUNAPSU, so it will not be difficult at that time. So I had to go. I didn't even pay for my form myself. The department paid it. So even in final year, they paid it. So I did not pay for my form. So it was still best actually.
How was the election for you?
It-
Although it's not it
no,
was
you
not a
see,
general election,
it is not an
it's not an
election.
election.
They will just ask each department to bring two
Oh, to
representatives
do by nomination.
by nomination. So TBS nominated me.
Oh, I know, of
Yes,
course, Sylvester is a very powerful person.
powerful.
I think yes, not, I think I have said this to you and some of our other friends also have said it that we thought you would be contesting 500, we thought you would be contesting for
FUNAPSU vice president. Hey,
and most of us were prepared that oh yeah
everybody. Oh.
this time about Jadi and I know some of you about Jadi profession vice president yeah they
You made me remember me. Till now, me used to tell me that you not go for VP. You not go for VP.
that was just something I just don't want to say but then I was like so why didn't you
Okay, number one, I would say I was so scared. I'm always scared. I don't know why.
always afraid you are always afraid I remember
I'm always afraid of everything.
that took us to one office recently you were literally shit I saw you from afar one fault ẹni wà ní sísá tó ṣe ọjà pẹ̀lú àwọn
People used to think that I'm strong. I say I'm not strong. See, I'm always like I'm a soft girl. I'm always scared of everything. In fact, you know, to a point, people was like, I don't know why you are scared. You are saying it to everyone like, I'm scared. I'm scared. So no, aside from me being scared, I already like okay, I will go. So when I go to I told my parents, my dad is not always concerned. But my mom, even that issue, she said she did not like it. When my own level results came out and I was on 3.2 whatever second class, I said, to get issue to Jenny. Like she did not like it. She will be like, Kilo day, why you always I'm like, this is what my dad will be like, leave her alone. So when my dad already contested to it that she should go, so me I'm like, and my dad is I already have his backup, but my mommy she did not like it. Like I know that she knew that since my daddy already contested, I'll go. So she shall lock up. And then when I resumed back to school, I already told the show, say I told few people in ANA that they were so happy that Kolani will produce the first vice president that we don't. Yes, that they said no vice president as for FUNAPSU. We don't have in Kolani that maybe I'll be the first. Everybody was like so happy. So I'm like, okay. And then in the middle of the night, I don't know. I was about to like buy the form. Somebody was already ready to pay for the form. My husband is already planning to like do banner everything. We already planned everything. And then my mommy called me in the midnight, 3 o'clock a.m. In the midnight, she started. Ọkọ mi Àyìnkẹ́, hey, she was so dramatic. I'm like, mommy, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ooru lẹ pè mí. That post you said you wanted to go for. I know you want to go for it because your daddy already protested. But please, my love, don't go. Don't shake me for like she was even close to tears. In the midnight, I don't know what she saw. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was praying at Tajud or anything. Regardless of everybody that was so happy, even I know I have the support of MSS and FUNAB and everybody, but still, this is like the backbone of everything. She will still be the one that, even when everybody leaves, she will still be the one to stay. And like, that's why I really think that it's okay. Since you already asked me not to go, I'll go for a senator. And even I had a friend contesting, I did the good, and she said she was surprised I did not go anymore because when I told her, I was like, we are not people from the same college. So when I wanted to pay for my form and I asked my department that okay, I want to pay for form, they said, share 45,000 money, 5,000 me love for VP. What happened? She said, my mommy. She already said I should not go. Let me listen to her. So
and I think that maybe she Allah use her to make probably see some things because I can't imagine you in this situation we are
Ah,
at. About ojoojúmọ́ ni màmá sunkún.
I did.
Because if things are still going to turn out this
This way.
you being the vice president.
I mean that I'm very soft like this. I'll be crying. No, hey, ma, me see me okay. I am the lie. Exactly, exactly. In fact, I'm glad I did not go save. I don't know. It's like what you said. I'm very glad that I am the lie.
Someone posted recently that person wey no win election or person wey no contest no go know the peace of mind wey you get now.
And that is what my mommy said at the end of that call. She said, Ile Somi, Odun Joye lo. That is what she said at the end of our call. So, and alhamdulillah, I'm thankful.
Now, academically, let's speak academically now. Let me ask, what's the best level
Previous level,
academically in terms of CGPA?
CGPA, 200 level second semester.
What's your worst
And that was when my worst level was 300 level second semester.
almost everybody is at your
That
level.
semester, it was a whole lot.
Particularly me,
Ah,
I think that's one of the reasons that increase my chances of having the
me too.
because I had like but is it 7 or 8 Bs and it was 69, 68, 69,
I mean, we are
66.
offering 12 courses. How many courses were we offering?
Yes, I really
I had 11 C's and 1 B. 11 C's that semester.
really better than
11 C's and 1 B. Like
I'm
that's
talking about the whole 300 level now, both first semester and
no,
second
second semester alone. I had 11 C's.
together.
No, second semester alone. My 300 first semester results was so good. And second semester, I read like never before. I people are always saying that I not used to sleep. All I used to say that I've been reading. This reading is not commensurating my CGPA. I'm not seeing it, but I don't know, Sha. Because that the other was crazy. Ambulance came to carry me in the health center. This is the fact that I was reading so much. I was stressing myself. I was not eating well. And I read that semester was the semester I read most. And then I still had like it reduced my CGPA. And that is why I'm where I am now. I did not meet up with my target CGPA.
Reading and saying it doesn't commensurate, the result does not commensurate with your
My
reading and
my reading, I don't
are
know.
you able, have you been able to realize some mistakes, maybe in the reading pattern, or
Yes.
now take notes of,
Yes.
especially in the lower level?
So let me start from 100 level. 100 level, I used to read like the way I was reading in secondary school. And then I was not surprised that I was on tutu in 100 level. And then that 100 level self.
Okay, now we are done. Especially when you are doing
Yeah, virtual class. So it was not really well like because it carry over alhamdulillah. So that was the joy in 100 level. But 100 level, I got to like know my reading pattern. And then I did a faraway. They used to say know yourself, and that is very important. I got to know that 200 level. So in 200 level, when I can write my notes 5 times. If I read these notes, if I want to read again, I'll rewrite. That is the way I read, and that is the way I understand whatever I'm reading. So in 200 level, I got to like just like copy some of my friends that don't write
Right.
while reading. Because even if I'm reading and people see me like this, they ask that, are you reading or you are writing? So I used to feel bad that why okay for somebody to put a book down and read without writing. So I should be able to do that now. So that was what affected me with 200 level. And then past question. I did not believe in I used to believe that Shebi, it is what I read that they said. God, 200 level, they said past question. Like I literally remember PCP. I read like and you know that when you read and Otimo Weju and in CBT two questions will be the same. That's the essence of past question. You already know in past question that this is the answer and that is what you choose because that basically it was CRISPR. But because I did not treat CRISPR.
Me too,
I was
do-
convincing
do
myself.
past questions actually. And that PPCP, it was
That
another saved
department.
me. Because me, myself, the exam that I did, counting the score, or the questions that I know that yes, I answered correctly, 100% correctly. The best I was expecting from that was because alhamdulillah, but because I don't take practical lightly, I don't take manuals like that. I write
Lightly.
manual like that. Kilo shele. So I believe the practicals and the manual boosted my result and I had a better result. I had a better. So
Eh,
basically it's knowing yourself.
So knowing yourself and then you treat past question. But I have a friend that used to tell me when we are going to the exam, have you done CRISP? I'll say yes. So I know that she will frown at me by saying no. I'll say yes, and that's Baraka. She'll frown at me by saying no, that Islamia. Well, I'll say yes, I've treated past question so that she'll not talk. I don't want her to start saying that. She's past question. But it happened. So when I got to 200 level first semester, I treated past question. I read the way I know how to read, and then I had my first 4 point GPA. And then I was on second class upper. But 300 level second semester spoiled it for me.
That be the best for us.
I mean.
What are some of your best moments in this FNAP generally? Your best moments.
My best moments in
Let me
FUNAB
positively now.
positively. My departmental mates, my HOC to be precise. And then MSSN. MSSN is like a family. Because when I get home, I used to like avoid some of these big mummies and big daddies. They used to tell me that you are doing MSSN and you've not seen husband. I was I'm not supposed to see husband in MSSN. And many people ask me, I get a lot of questions, especially when I became the AGS of MSSN because of the way I dress. You know, there is this thing of putting on camera, putting on everything. I'm like, this one that they used to say that those people that are putting on scarf when they beat Kimori, they will not answer. Me, if now nobody has done it to me because if I say someone you not answer me, I'll beat you again. You must answer me.
So
Exactly. I said that it's basic. So nobody has done that to me that I will not beat you. In fact, if you are wearing a cowboy kimar, they've never done it to me that they will not reply. So in those I get most questions, start slamming and you are very active in MSSN and you are shaking. I'm like, these people are family. I said it's because of the way you did. That stereotype is too much. MSSN, we don't segregate, but seriously, you go just explain tired. That's some people they already registered that fact in their mind and you cannot change it. So but when I became the expo, some people are still really surprised. How did you become an MSSN? So I'm like, did I nominate myself? I was nominated for publicity, sister seminar publicity secretary in 300 level, and then in 400 level, the planning secretary. I was not nominating myself. These people were nominating me. So, and AGS too, same thing. So, it's not me. I don't know. MSSN is their family. Their family.
Now, you like hostel so much, school hostel so much. Why? Okoli hostel. O tún sáré padà in few months. Sáré padà sister. Why? What's something special? What's so special about hostel that you like about it?
I don't know. For me, hostel is so special because of the set of roommates I've always had. All my levels, I have the best of roommates. I don't know. In 100 level, like I said, I met somebody that made me love to read very much, and they took us like a family. The fact that I was the only Christian in my the only Muslim in my room in 100 level. When I got to the room, I met two of them, and they were Christian. Then I'm the third person. I remember me saying that, "She Muslim and be Christian. Money Christian. Christian. You want to call him Muslim?" I was thinking, how will I be able to cope? Those times, when I want to pray, if they are listening to music, I will not tell them before they lower it or maybe just switch it off or anything. And then from there, some of them, their misconceptions about Islam changed because there was a time that even Sister Baraka too, she was an MSSNS, but I don't know. So when she wants to wake me up for Salat, she will call Sister Simi, and then Sister Simi will stand up to wake me up. So there was a day that I said I was off Salat. She was like, Salat. So she just allowed me to sleep back. Then when I woke up, that was the first thing she asked me, what is all Salat? I'm like, all Salat is when you're on your period. So if people cannot pray when you're on your period, yes. You cannot pray, you cannot do anything, yes. But I can pray, I can do askar, I can supplicate. But that one that you perform ablution, you cannot do it. I said yes. So they got to love Islam, and I did not regret being with them. I was the only Muslim, like I said, and I enjoyed it. And 200 level too, I just feel like my level, the Muslims in my room kept increasing. So on the level, we had 2 Muslims too, and it was nice. 300 level, that one, I became like the mother of the room. I don't know, Sha. Because me, school still, everybody used to say that school still is rough. But when you get to every room that I've lived in, you'll be amazed that you'll be like, is this room bigger than the other rooms we'll be coming from? Because I'm the kind of person that 300 level, there's no used to call me mommy of the room that time because I have more of lower level students and I was in 300 level. So they know that I don't like everything being scattered. There was when oxygen was capping and he entered and he was like, ah, Islamiyah, ṣé yàrá yín fẹ́ sí mo ní no. Yàrá wa ò fẹ́ sí bá ṣe tó ni. Because my bunk everybody they know. I have a girl, Taiwo. Tó bá ti pẹ́ pé Sister Islamiyah ti bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa ti sáré tún ṣe mi. Tó máa sọ pé mo máa sọ aṣọ ẹ̀ síta. You people don't allow the room to be real. So stuff like that. Just love school still, Sha. You meet it is an avenue to meet different type of people. There's nobody I cannot relate with again. I used to say that if you say you have praise in your head, though, suppose I can live with you. Just know you and we will not have problem. There's nobody. I've met people that are crazy, people that are soft, people that are gentle, people that you be like, ṣé ẹ̀yin ò kí n sọ̀rọ̀ rárá ni? Ẹ̀yin ṣe wá ní wèrè lórí báyìí. Different type of people, but and now they like so stay so nice. I'm a proud to stay like I don't know why. And is it the proximity to lecture rooms?
I think that's the only advantage me I see. The rest I don't see it as an advantage because first there is no privacy, there is no space.
You don't have your own space.
You don't have the space, you don't have your privacy.
But schools really we used to live for that nice class around the level. No? Like you can read in any lecture room of your choice. If I don't want to read in my room, I have many places to read inside campus. Okay, see when I stay at camp, will I be coming from camp to come and be reading inside school?
Reading, we go to some mosque. For me now, if I don't want to read, I'll just go to one.
Actually, no, I read in the mosque while I was staying at camp. Nothing be school stage. I don't know why. I just love school stage.
That's it. It's all about Báwo opinion is what's the current slang?
Okay.
Mindset.
Yes, that's my mindset. I don't know.
I see. Before we come to your final year project,
okay,
which will be the last thing, how have you been able to manage all this responsibility, AHOC, politics, religion, and at the point you were into your business, your fashion designing business, and then academics? How are you being able to manage?
I feel like everything said it affected my business at first. I was not able to keep up with my business, and aside from not being able to keep, I'm somebody that I don't like being online. I'm not always very active online. In fact, that Ashimanja that still now in my department, they say that issue is not active, issue is not active. Literally, I'll see the message, but I don't know why. There's this stress of the client. I don't know, Sha. So I have been priority, Sha. I prioritize.
Okay.
I prioritize, and I don't even know how I've been managing. Seriously, because my mom used to ask me this question every time my results come out, and she'll still be like,
how does she manage?
I don't know. Seriously, I don't know.
Now let's talk about your projects. Walk us through your final year research project. What is the basic of it? What is it about?
So my topic is influence of diets containing bryophyllum pinnatum on nitrogen utilization of West African dwarf fruits.
Yes, passage.
So bryophyllum pinnatum is ewé àbàmọ̀dá in Yoruba. So we want to look at the effects. The ewé àbàmọ̀dá, this is the way we go about it. We air dry it, not sun dry.
No. Don't let us just go.
Okay.
Let's go into the
details. Into the details. Okay.
So what
my topic mainly nitrogen utilization is the urine.
Okay.
The goat's urine. Okay. So we want to look at the influence of that feed, the phytogenic additive, the leaf, on their urine. Okay. So we know the amount of the way they utilize the nitrogen. So that's mainly my topic.
Nitrogen, protein.
Okay, yes. You determine the good protein analysis, the HITAR, yes, the proximate analysis. Yes. That's what my topic is about. It's the urine. You know that when they take it in, once you like the amount of feed that they eat and the amount of
the term I want to remember is the bypass protein. And does your project have relation with the bypass
protein and
we talk about the urea content in the urine?
Yes. It's kind of related. Yes, related.
Now, to wrap it up, is your free moment of appreciation, shout out to people you want to give a shout out to. And that is what we close.
Shout out to my mom. I love you, mommy. My mom is my twin. I'm her first child, so we are twins. First, my dad gets jealous every time. I love my mom so much, and I cannot lie about it. My mom is I don't know. Thank you, mommy. You know everything that I want to say, but I'll not be able to say it here. My mom has been there since my secondary school. She's a kind of woman that what I did not enjoy, my children must enjoy it. And the way I dress, my mom influenced my dressing. My mom loves, I don't know, she just, there's a way that if you are with my mom, you cannot dress anyhow. She loves you being neat, being dressed. My mom is, let me not say perfectionist. I love her so much. And then my dad, thank you, sir. The religion aspect, my dad is my tutor. I do not go to any other madrasa. My dad
Wow.
madrasa. Yes, my dad
Mashallah.
tutored me, and thank you, daddy, for that. My siblings, Muiza and Muzemil, my fight body. Thank you so much. And then shout out to my cousins, Aunt Kabira, Aunt Latifa. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Khadija, my secondary school classmates. Though she has graduated, but Khadija has always been there. This FYB week,
This same for now.
yes, she graduated. She did convocation
Okay.
this set. She this my FYB week, she was like my go-to person. Like every outfit I was putting on, Khadija bought it. Like I just sent her money and then she bought it. She made everything so easy for me because she saw that the final year was taking a toll on me. Maybe I would have not done FYB, but she was like making sure that
have to do
you must do this FYB set. So shout out to Khadija. And then shout out to my Teslima, the Teslima Black Fees. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sioluwanimi and Rafia, the first people I talked to in the whole of FUNAB. And then we later realized that we are in the same department. And in fact, we have the same project supervisor.
Wow.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes.
Shout out to my HOCs. The time comes at us, Fatia, Bukola, everybody. I cannot start mentioning Senator Teslima. Shout out to every one of you. I really appreciate it. And shout out to MSSN FUNAB. Thank you for shaping me. Thank you for, I don't know, my dean just keeps increasing every semester, alhamdulillah. And so it is due to the lectures, Facebook Star, Jihad Week, the participation in MSSN activities. Shout out to everyone at the related to me. Shout out to Alabi, my campus leader president. And shout out to my project mates. In fact, we fight a lot because they made me, I got tired of being a group leader. ah,
You even, yeah, because I was so why do you have to even make you the group leader?
Ah.
A senator, you are assistant general secretary of this society.
MSSN
You
FUNAB.
are your assistant HOC.
I'm the secretary of a committee in Esage.
You are still financial secretary of
Campus leader. I'm
Then
still
you
my own. You know, there's something I will look at myself. I'll be like, how are you doing it? You see, this is my project mate. But alhamdulillah, we are at the hand. Shout out to you people. Thank you.
And shout out to,
HOC.
and shout out to,
Thank you too.
and shout out to
To
him,
who?
to him
Shout out to that person that will be coming
in advance.
in advance. Shout out to everyone. Seriously, I used to. In fact, at home they know that I'm a proud Funabite. If I've not come to Funab, I don't know because I met amazing people in Funab. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Amir. Shout out to Brother Awa, my planet chairman. He made that.
You're supposed to seriously. If there is just not so much time. I really wish that
We have a
also
lot.
another episode of
Seriously.
those of us who heard the last year's
Jihad
Jihad who are still
Week.
in school. Me, you, Awal, our little ones,
I don't know.
Yunus.
See everybody, but that
Like
one
five of us,
is
yeah,
such a
but
spec.
then
Husband material, 1 million yards.
Maybe
Tesla. Seriously, he made that job really easy. If they should ask me to like draft a letter like this, I'll be like, oh yeah, you have drafted it. You just send it to go through it.
Yes,
Send to
yes,
like it was so nice. And that time that I got a call from UCH, I was feeling myself that I may not love paying that to UCH. So MSSN FUNAB, thank you for just
Yes,
to those that were nominating me too. I don't know you people, but shout out to you guys too. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, ISLAMIYYAH, for coming. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate this.
You're welcome.
That has been an amazing and fun session with Senator Isila, as I call her. Her name is ISLAMIYYAH Omolola UTHMAN, but I call her Senator Isila or Isila, just like that. Please do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and also comment. Thank you so much for watching. This is Last Days in Uni, and I am your host, Abdulhamid Alabi Adeyeman, an exceptional masterpiece of Al Khaliq, the best of creators. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.